On day 12 of the nationwide teachers' strike, the Guyana Teachers Union is reminding the government that there is enough money in the public's coffers to pay teachers and every other public servant a livable wage. GTU's General Secretary Coretta MacDonald spoke with reporters from the picket line on day 12 of the nationwide teachers' strike.
Why are you now saying that if you settle with the teachers, the nurses will come after you and this other sector will come after you? But teachers have not been recipients of any kind of increase. And we have been there battling since 2020. This is 2024.
Ms. MacDonald reasoned that if the government claims that they do not have enough money to pay teachers, perhaps they can cut back on some of their lavish spending and meet the demands of teachers.
Let me say to the Vice President and to the President just what they said to President Granger back then. Cut your travels, cut on dietary, cut on the rental of all of those buildings that you're renting, cut on all of those vehicles that you're purchasing, and pay teachers. Use the monies to pay teachers.
Meanwhile, President of the GTU, Mark Light, agreed with his General Secretary that should the government meet the demands of teachers, other sectors should also expect an increase in wages and salaries. But that will not be a GTU dilemma.
We have to understand that we are out here for our teachers, and our primary focus is to make representation for the teachers of Guyana. There were instances when some sectors got increases while others did not. For example, we saw the police got an increase, or the sector that governs the police and the military folks, they got an increase when no one else got.
The GTU president cautioned the government about overspending on infrastructure when the human resource of the country is affected.
This would cause other sectors to want an increase. I believe that it has to be rethink. They have to rethink that whole thing and treat with the teachers' issue, which is primary here. We have a lot of places where the funds can actually be garnered. As the General Secretary said, we have a lot of money in different areas that are being spent. We need to strike a balance with the infrastructure and don't overspend in infrastructure and your human resource is affected.
The strike action by teachers on Tuesday moved closer to where the ongoing energy conference and expo is being held at the Marriott in Kingston, Georgetown. Support for the thousands of teachers on strike continues to grow countrywide, and the government to date has not indicated its preparedness to engage the GTU to begin salary negotiations. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.